As a mom of three, you know, kids ask for a lot of things when they're in the store. I know that. Places like these, donut shops, kids always come in asking their parents to buy them more and more. Usually, in terms of buying things for our kids in the store, we're thinking money wise, you know, can I afford it? Um, but really, from a health standpoint, kids don't know that how they eat affect their weight. And so a kid might be overweight and they don't know what's going on or why they're like that. And we as parents have to be the ones to tell them, no, you know, you can't have another donut, or no, you can't have another chocolate. We have to be the one to explain to them why and show them that direct link between how they eat and their weight. And we can, yes, put our kids on the right path to losing the weight they need to safely. I did it with my kids. All of my kids were overweight when I was. When I started changing things in the family, we all lost weight together. So now my children are at a healthy weight for their age, whereas when my oldest son was like 10 years old, he was in a size 16. So that was unacceptable. And it was my doing that helped my kids to get to that point. So I took it upon myself to put my kids back on the right track. Not just myself, but to put them on the right track for their future. So I think that we have to just keep that in mind. You know, teach your kids. Let that be a teaching moment. Explain to them why you're saying no and how that is going to help them in the future. And I just sent my kids over to their grandmother, and they were over there, and she was wondering what snacks to give them, and she asked them to go ahead and get whatever they wanted to get from the store. She had some snacks at the house that were unhealthy, and so I'm glad that she, you know, this time decided to let them choose and not offer them bad stuff. She let them choose. And when they chose, they actually chose the snacks that I allowed them to eat. And I was very proud of them for doing that. And it shows that they not only are doing what I'm saying because I'm saying to do it, but they actually have the mind to do it themselves. They've adapted it as their own personal belief because I have shared enough with them my philosophy and my heart on it. They know that I'm only doing these things with their nutrition that I have to do for their best interest. Now, since they understand that, they choose those things for themselves for the same reason. So they will learn. Kids, just like they're able to learn things about math, things about writing, things about reading, they can learn about living a healthy lifestyle too.